Okay guys, let me show you guys how I did to add a trolling motor, more specific a power drive, Minn Kota spot lock to my Ascent 12T Kayak. So first I had to make a hole there because I need to put a bearing there and I need to feed my hand somehow. But don't worry, we're gonna seal and cover that hole so no water go in. I made a aluminum plate, so I have a nice and strong base for my trolling motor. I added some wings. I bought that on Home Depot. It's really easy to find it. Those little aluminum plates, so I have a better stability and I don't have so much pressure and stray on that middle aluminum plate. I made some holes and then I used a rivet gun to stabilize that on place. And every hole that I made, I did add some marine sealer, and then I started adding my screws there with the bearings on the inside. It was very difficult because I was holding with one hand and then trying to screw because I had to hold that bearing in place, but I made it happen. And then I'm just finishing that, making sure everything is nice and tight. The front two, I did the rivet gun. Just the back ones, I used the screws that came with the plate, with the mounting for the base. That was the finished product. I think I did a great job. It felt very strong. I had my trolling motor there. That's the moment of truth. Just making sure it's nice and tight. Let's open that down and see. If you guys need any ideas or you guys have questions about what I use, what size I use, just comment and I will have you guys everything writing down. Okay, so that's my power drive Minn Kota spot lock. It's a heavy trolling motor, so I had to make sure my kayak was gonna hold and would not rip my plastic. So there you go, that's there. And now I went ahead and I extend those cables because I want them running a cable all the way to the back. The battery gonna be sitting behind me, so I made a hole. I made sure I got some more marine sealer. I was gonna seal all that around to make sure no water go in. And for the screws, I just used the screws that came with it. I bought this little connector on Amazon. If you guys need anything, say on the comments and I can drop the link for you guys. But it's super easy to find it. And that was just, going around, make sure everything's nice and tight and secure, and just putting marine sealer all over around. I got my wife little clip and then I pulled that cable through. And later on, you guys gonna see that I had to get another cables and made that cable way longer because I wanted something slack inside the box. Like if the battery would move, I want to make sure the battery has space to move and then the cable is not gonna pull away. So I put it through the rod holder. Again, I seal everything so no water is going inside there. And I was just making sure I had a nice size, but later on I found out that I didn't. So I had to get a longer cable. So now I'm just there connecting, make sure everything is working fine. As soon as I put that in, I heard it bling. And then I was like, yep, I'm on game. You guys can see that I already covered that hole with some sealer, with some waterproof glue. And that looks ugly right now, but you guys gonna see I made it look nice. And I didn't got a video of me like covering everything and putting the deck mat, the new deck mat on the kayak, but it's super easy to do. I'm sure anyone can do it, so I didn't waste my time putting that on the video. So that's the trolling motor, that's my controller, everything working fine. And I was just figuring out how to turn that on. Okay, I turned that on and then I was going. amazing. I was happy. My first time ever doing anything like that. Never worked with any kayak, with bow, with nothing. That was like a beginner trying to do something. So I just kind of had some deck map that I thought looks really sick. I could have put that all the way down, but I didn't want to, so I just covered. And then I had a little hand on the side, so when I put the trolling motor cable, it's not on the way. And then I elevated the seats. I just put some door locks, door hinges on it. It's super easy to take off and put it on again if you're taking your kayak on top of your car or something. That's how I do mine. See, I extend those cables. I have way longer cables now. I don't have to worry about my battery pulling out the cables away. See, so easy to take it off. On the back, I didn't lock, so it's just the front that's locked, but that back part of the chair is sitting nice and tight too, so you don't have to worry. I went fishing with it, I had no problems. So let's take this baby to the water. Unfortunately, I didn't got much videos, actually any video using the trolling motor, just one. I had a friend that's going for the first time on the kayak, and he flipped his kayak multiple times, so we had to keep helping him. So I didn't focus much on fishing the beginning, and then when I couldn't fish, I was just focused on fishing. I completely forgot filming, but this video was more to show you guys how I did to add the base for my trolling motor. And I'm gonna have much more videos coming on the channel. That's just the first one, and you guys gonna see. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to see more videos, shoot me a comment and I'm gonna have ready for you guys. Thank you.